We are so delighted to see you all tonight. I say this every year probably, but it's really true. We are overwhelmed by the outpouring of support for our organization and for all of our friends and partners who stand with us. I'm Rich Nightingale. It is truly my privilege to serve as the president and CEO of Westhab. We are gathered tonight for a number of important reasons and to recognize two truly exceptional honorees in BWE and Bain Capital. Tonight is obviously a fundraiser. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. It raises critically important funds for all of the programs and services that you'll hear about tonight and all the impact we're making in our community. But just as important, it's a celebration of our work, of all those that stand with us in doing this work and delivering for our community. So we thank you. On the spirit of thank yous, I have a lot of them tonight. We've had a tremendous dinner committee this year. Our event co-chairs, Jeff Boyce and Lisa Miles Boyce. Jeff is the co-chair of Westhab's board. Our other co-chairs, Mary and Stuart McIntosh. Our honorary co-chairs this year, Richard and Susan Pink and Seth and Joan Rosen. And all of our committee members, Ken and Ranson Hanaw, Tracy and Raina Melman, John Ali and Michael Korengold, Nikki and Stuart Standard, Andrew Tomeno, and Steve Perricone. Wait, there's more. I'd like to recognize tonight's platinum sponsors, Enterprise and BWE, and Slate Property Group and SD Builders. Our gold sponsors tonight are Apple Bank, Bain Capital, Jeff Boyce and Lisa Miles Boyce, SKF Development, and Regina Caterers. Our silver sponsors tonight, Lamb Insurance Services, Off-Gang, Lasberg Construction Associates. Clap when you hear your name. Valley Bank, Via Development, Hudson Meridian, Bell Row Title Agency, TD Bank, the Stag Group, and Monadnock Construction. Thank you all. We have a few elected officials and commissioners joining us tonight. I know Victoria Free Presser is here from the White Plains Common Council. The Commissioner of the New York City Department of Social Services and members of her team, Molly Park. The Commissioner of Westchester Department of Social Services and members of his team, Leonard Towns, Commissioner Leonard Towns. Where's my guy? I told you, we keep you guys a little separate. And the most amazing volunteers an agency could ask for, our incredibly dedicated board of directors. If our board of directors could please stand for a round of applause. If you would stay standing, I'd love to ask the junior board members in the room tonight to join them. Westhab's junior board. Our junior board is a fast-growing, incredible group of young people that support our mission and do all kinds of great things with us. Last but not least, our amazing staff that do this work every day, led by our COO, Jim Coughlin, our Senior Vice President of Real Estate, Andrew Dramansky. I won't name everyone. Mike Curdy's here with us. All of our team. If all of the Westhab staff could please stand for a round of applause. There are too many. All, come on. There's no exceptions. All of our staff. We have a member of Westhab staff team, I should say a former member of Westhab staff team, who retired just 2 weeks ago after 25 years of service. Our former CFO, Pat Vitelli, is with us. You didn't think I was letting you off the hook, did you? And then really the staff that drive tonight, that make tonight so special. I especially want to thank Emily Bean and Nicolette Cavana, all of our team, and the great staff from Events to Remember and Brayburn and all of our support tonight, making sure tonight's such a big success. Thank you for taking great care of us. In every meeting in the not-for-profit and affordable housing world these days, the word uncertain is kind of the theme, right? And maybe that's true really in every sector. And yeah, things really are uncertain in all kinds of ways. And I'm sure we are all losing sleep at different times over different things. What is certain is the work that we're doing here at Westhab and the impact that we're making and the values that we stand for. Westhab served 20,000 New Yorkers last year. These aren't some other people. These are our friends and neighbors who benefit from services and support as they get back on their feet and contribute to their community. In 2024, Westhab provided 4,319 transitional, affordable, and supportive homes to our friends and neighbors. We placed 2,349 job seekers into employment because of the people at this table. And we helped 1,182 households move from homelessness to permanent housing. There will be no quiz on the exact numbers at the end of the night. But really, we all know that these are not just numbers. Every one of these statistics is an inspiring story of resilience, and strength. Everything that Westhab does translates directly to community development and economic development. And as everyone in this room knows all too well, we face an urgent affordable housing crisis. Nearly half of our community is paying more than they can afford in housing costs. We need to create housing for every member of our workforce and every member of our community. And while we strive for a reality where everyone has a permanent place to call home, we also, in the meantime, need to deliver high-quality shelter that is there for our neighbors in their time of greatest need. Westhab shelters deliver effective services along with a heavy dose of humanity, all with the goal of making homelessness as short an episode as possible and a one-time occurrence for that family. Our staff, who are incredible, work hand in hand with each household to help them secure permanent housing, meaningful employment, and lay the foundation for long-term stability. Our approach works. After moving to permanent housing, less than 5% of Westhab shelter residents find themselves homeless again. And in addition to all of our work around employment, around housing, our youth programs now serve over 2,200 young people in our family shelters, at the Dayspring Community Center in Yonkers, and at a number of school-based sites in Harlem and the Bronx. When I started my career at Westhab, a little over 20 years ago, as a youth counselor, I could have never imagined the breadth and quality of these incredible programs. When we work with young people to achieve their potential and pursue their educational and career goals, then the dream of ending unemployment in the future, ending housing insecurity, and ending homelessness really comes into sight. Tonight, we're really going to highlight our youth programs and shed a little more light on that side of our work. We will hear from two inspiring young people, but first, let's check in on all that's been happening at the incredible Dayspring Community Center now that this incredible resource has been working for the Yonkers community for the past 3 years. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Giselle Ayala, and I'm Westhab's Director of Youth Services. I'm so glad to be here with all of you tonight to share more about a part of Westhab's work that is close to my heart and absolutely essential to our mission. Many of you in this room have helped lay the foundation for stronger communities by helping us build safe, high-quality housing. Youth Services helps build what comes next: confidence, curiosity, and community for our youngest residents. That's why Youth Services is such an important part of Westhab's model. It ensures that young people don't just have a roof over their heads, they have the tools and support to thrive. I've been at Westhab for 14 years. And in that time, I've come to believe something very deeply. From the very first moment you meet a child, right from that first hello, you're already having an impact. That's why my team shows up with heart and intention every single day. And that's why I'm so proud to be part of Westhab. Across New York City and Westchester, we're currently delivering new services to more than 2,000 children at 9 different sites, ranging from childcare for infants to leadership programs for high schoolers. Our out-of-school time programs provide academic support, recreation, STEM, and literacy-based enrichment. We also work in community schools in New York City, where we play a central role in ensuring students' holistic needs are met by increasing family engagement and access to things like medical and mental health services. In our family centers, we offer childcare, academic support, and enrichment for children living in shelters, giving them a sense of stability and helping them stay on track with their peers. One of my favorite moments each year is our Youth Services Showcase, where students from all our sites come together to present the incredible work they've done. Dance performances, science, poetry, art, and robotics projects are all on display. It reminds us why this work matters and just how much unique talent and potential lives inside each one of these young people. If there's one thing I hope stays with you tonight, it's that our youth work is about so much more than homework help. We help shape core memories, one that builds confidence, curiosity, and character. It's about helping young people discover who they are and who they can become. Tonight, I have the honor of introducing you to 2 incredible young people who embody everything we strive for in our work. You'll hear from Taraji, who recently completed our Skills for Life high school leadership program. Then you'll hear from Angelica, a young adult whose path has shaped with support from one of our college-age employment programs. Their stories are powerful reminders of what's possible when young people are supported with the right tools, relationships, and opportunities. But first, let's hear what youth services mean to some of our youngest Westhabbers. Thank you.
A place to be safe and like to talk to the counselors, and the counselors will trust you.
I used to stay in bed all day, and now I get to hang out with my friends.
I would go from barely knowing anyone to knowing somebody really, really well.
When we come in, I used to eat snack and do my homework.
Since all the discipline I've been here and at home and in school, now I'm going in advanced math.
More confident to participate during classwork.
Become a little more artistic, because I used to like to draw and paint, but then coming here made me love it more because we did more projects in that.
Abstract art, we're doing that now, which is basically shapes and colors.
We work with big robots and little robots too. I do ballet and I like it.
I get a chance to be in a soccer team and practice.
It's if I have bad day today, they come say what happened and they call. They make me feel better sometimes. They make me happy and glad.
Hello, everyone. My name is Taraji. I'm 15 years old and a sophomore at White Plains High School. I've been part of the Westhab family since I was 7, and growing up dealing with homelessness really affected how people saw me. But even more than that, it changed how I saw myself. Being part of the Skills for Life program helped me realize I had potential that I didn't always see because of everything I was going through. So today, I feel really honored to stand here and share how much this program has helped me over the years. When I first moved into the Coachman, I was super shy and I didn't talk much, but I loved being around people. I always wanted to join in with the kids and teens, and if I couldn't, I'd cry about it. Things were different when I came back at 13. I was still a little shy, but I knew the recreation room, so I started helping out a lot. That's when I got introduced to the Skills for Life program. I've done the program twice now, and each time I've grown more confident and more comfortable with myself. Being around people who had gone through similar things made it easier to open up. At first, I just wanted a job, but I ended up learning so many important life skills that will help me in the future. Teamwork was a big part of it. Helping with the kids' activities and cleaning up after taught me how important it is to stay consistent and reliable. I also learned about how to budget, the difference between credit and debit cards, and even opened my own bank account. College prep was super helpful too. College seemed so far away before, but now it feels real and actually possible. I learned about applications, scholarships, and the whole process. We also did job readiness, which taught me how to handle interviews, write cover letters and resumes, and just how to present myself professionally. And we practiced how to model respect, enthusiasm, and dependability through practicing real-life scenarios. In the future, I want to go to college and major in either fire science or emergency management. My goal is to become an arson investigator. Honestly, if you asked me 2 years ago what I wanted to do, I probably wouldn't have had an answer. But now, after doing Skills for Life, I feel way more prepared for what's next. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. How are we feeling tonight? Good evening, everyone. My name is Angelica Lavendier. Growing up, I saw firsthand what it meant to struggle. I was raised in a low-income, African-American, Hispanic neighborhood with a single mother who worked tirelessly to provide for me and my siblings. Opportunities weren't just limited. They felt almost impossible to come by. But sometimes one opportunity is all it takes to change everything. For me, that opportunity came through Westhab. Their mission, building communities and changing lives, is real. And I'm standing here tonight as proof. I found Westhab during a time when I felt stuck. I was a young, first-generation college student, trying to navigate in a world most of my family had never entered. I didn't have a map or a network, and at one point I even thought about giving up. But something inside said, keep going. One day I walked past the Westhab Employment Center in Mount Vernon. I heard good things through my sister who had interned there right before her senior year. I thought, why not? So I took a breath and I walked in. That small decision changed everything. Through Westhab's youth employment program, I landed an internship that connected me to community members, helped them find jobs, and introduced them to resources they didn't know existed. I got to help the people, and that's when I realized I loved it. Westhab didn't just give me work experience, they gave me direction. They gave me resume workshops, mock interviews, and something I was missing along the way, confidence. The staff took me under their wing. Thank you. But the staff took me under their wing. They didn't just see a struggling student. They saw potential. They made me feel like I belonged in the professional world. And if I'm being honest, that was something I didn't quite see in myself. And in May 2024, I became a first-generation college graduate. But I wasn't alone. My sister and I graduated within a year of each other, becoming first-generation college grads together. We leaned on each other, we pushed each other, and we walked that road together. And down our path, Westhab was by our side every step of the way. Today, she's a full-time Westhab employee, giving back through the very programs that helped us. And just a few weeks ago, I landed my first job doing patient care in a rehab facility. Thank you. We're both stepping into our futures with confidence, prepared, and proud. I want to take a moment to thank my sister, my other siblings, excuse me. I want to thank my sister, my other siblings, my mother, my 2 grandmothers, and my whole family, mi completa familia, for the support, shared encouragement, and the belief we could. And most importantly, I want to thank everybody at Westhab, especially Nick, Miss Rashida, and Jamal. But the truth is, it's not about 2 diplomas. It was about everything it took to get there, and that's when the ripple effect begins. What Westhab taught us through internships, guidance, and opportunity is something we carry forward. Now you see, when you uplift one person, you uplift a family. When you uplift a family, you uplift the community. So tonight, when you support Westhab, remember, you're not just helping one person, you're helping generations. So I want to say thank you, everyone, and I'm truly honored.